Welcome, and good day everyone. Welcome back to our channel. In continuation to our Juanfi setup, we will set up first our outdoor antenna. For this video, I will use this old Queen's Link outdoor IP for our demonstration. To our subscribers who are asking if is it possible to use a dual ISP setup for Vendo Wifi, it's a big yes, it is possible. I would suggest do not skip this video in order to get a 100% result of this process without problem. So now, first I will configure the IP from my laptop UTP cable. I will plug the other into my IP outdoor antenna. Then into my laptop, under LAN network settings, I will input a local IP so that we can access the IP, meaning we should make a static IP first. In order to change the IP, we will enter into the LAN network properties. Then I will input an IP here, 192.168.188.252. Then an autofill the subnet mask. Then, in the default gateway, we will input the default IP of my outdoor IP router, which is 192.168.188.253. Then, we can now save and close this window. Reminder: do not plug the ISP cable to your IP router if you wish to configure it, because you won't be able to access the IP portal. So now, we will log into the IP GUI to adjust the settings and Wi-Fi name. Sorry, I forgot to disconnect the Wi-Fi. We should only use the LAN connection. Now, we re-input the app IP so that we can start the app configuration. The router password is admin. I will click the Super WDS settings and rename the Wi-Fi SSID. Next, just leave access type to GHCP, click Next. Then for me, I will disable this 2.5 wireless network, but you can leave it as is. Now, we are done setting up the IP. We can now go back to LAN settings and remove the static IP we input earlier. As we can see here, our IP router is ready. We will try to connect. We'll see if we will redirect into Juanfi portal. And there it is, as expected. So this time, we only have the manually created user before. Anyways, this is just the beginning of our journey. So if you're ready, we will now proceed to the next level. In order to enable the this Wi-Fi rates and insert coin or extend time button, we should prepare the required materials for the next process. You must have multi-coin acceptor and ESP8266 and wire connectors. For the newbies, you can replay this part of the video if you missed something. Before powering up your new MCU or ESP8266, make sure there are no extra metal or extra wires around the module pins, or this might cause damage to your module. Now, we will start setting up our new MCU. I've downloaded the 4.1 version released by Sir Ivan Alayan. For me, this is the very stable version. In this version, we will use the wireless-based setup, so I will choose the ESP8266 bin file. Now I will run the new MCUX file. This is a flasher app to flash our ESP8266. The Pi flasher will automatically detect the USB communication port from your computer. Now since the module is already plugged into our computer, click the drop-down list from the serial port, but if it doesn't appear in the drop-down list, we can check the communication port in your PC. Locate the this PC icon, right-click and select Manage. Then the device manager will appear. So this is the name of the communication port we're looking, COM7. Click the reload serial port, then click the drop-down list again. then select COM7 port. Then, we will import the bin file from the 4.1 folder located on my desktop, and we will select the flash file one first. Now once imported, nothing to change in the offset addresses. Baud rate, leave as is value, then erase flash, select yes. Then when all set, click flash button. Always remember or record the module MAC address. You will need this in the next router configuration. We will wait until this process finished to 100%. Now it's done. Next, select the second flash file, click Browse, and select File Flash 2. Then from the Erase Flash, select No Offset Addresses. Replace the value from 0 by 0 into 0 by 2. Then click Flash button. After the flashing process, we can exit this window or unplug the module and replug again to let module reset. Then next thing to do is connect to the module through Wi-Fi. Open the Wi-Fi list and connect to Juanfi network. This Wi-Fi is from your NUD MCU. This one, the Juanfi setup. Then once we are connected, it will automatically open the browser, and we will be redirected to the admin console. Then we will input the admin username and password. The password is only admin, same as the user. Then log in. In the system configuration, create your own Vendo name. And in the Wi-Fi SSID you can click Scan button to select your IP SSID. For my IP router, I will select Vendo. This is my IP outdoor router. Then we will set our IP Wi-Fi to no password. Mode, you can just set a DHCP, since this is a Wi-Fi setup. Macrotic router IP, I will input my hotspot IP 10.0.0.1. You can make your own username here, make sure you won't forget. This is a very important line, also the password. You can change the coin slot insert wait time. For me, I will put 60 seconds. Coin slot abuse, I will just put 3. Then for my bin minutes, I will put 5 minutes. Coin multiplier, just leave it as is. As the bill acceptor multiplier, in the module pin setting, I will set the coin slot pin into D1. Bill acceptor leave into none. Then for coin slot set pin, I will select D0. Then for the rest pin settings, I set it to none. The LED trigger you can set it to low. Voucher profile, set to default, login option. Set to username only. Voucher length, I will set to 6 characters. On the API key, you can make your own manually, or you can just generate, but mine, I will make my own API key, so that I can easily remember it. So once all the setting is done, it is free to double check all the settings we made. We just have to make sure that we will not miss something as we proceed to the next level. But once all are set and done, then we can now click the Save button to proceed the next setup. We will open now our Winbox and create an additional user, so that our module has a full access into our router. In the user list, we will create a Personate username and create a password. It should be identical user, the same user from our module console. That is why I told you before to remember the username. and passwords so that we will not encounter any problem. Group should be set into full access. Then apply and click OK. Now, in the DHCP server, click Leases. Then select the MAC address of the module. Just double-click the line. Then click the Make Static button. Then next, we will go to the hotspot server. Then click the Host tab and select the module MAC, double-click and click Make Binding. Then type, set it to bypass. After this settings, we will search GitHub by Ivan Alayan and collect all the script we needed for our router settings. Let me connect first to other network to access the internet. You can visit this link. If you wish to view the Vendo wiring layout, credits to the owner of this project, you can visit to Sir Ivan Alayan's page, juanfisystem.com. So in this first scripts, we can copy this and directly paste it into our router terminal, because there is nothing to modify in this script. Open the new terminal and paste the copied script. Then click enter after uploading. Now it's done, we can double check. Under the System tab, then in the Scheduler. So there it is, this two line here, Reset Daily and Reset Monthly. This time, I will open my Sublime text editor. If you don't have Sublime, you can use Note from your PC, but if you wish to use this editor, you can download it. You can use the application in trial mode. I decided to copy all the script into my text editor. Once and for all, therefore, I can easily modify some part of the script and transfer it easily into my new terminals. This line here is the Telegram script. If you have client inserting coin, it will send a notification to your phone. It will send a complete report of your monthly or daily sales. So if you wish to know more about this Telegram notification, I will make another video, and I will share it with you, so make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you will be notified for our latest videos. This line here is the on-up script. And here's the on-down Telegram script. Now in this first set, we have nothing to edit here. So we will copy this one and paste it to our new terminals. This sets of script will appear under the scripts list from our Macrotic router. So now we will upload it. And there you go. Now, this another line here is for the walled garden. Now, it appears here. I believe this will be created into the address list, so for me, I will create new address from the address list. So I will go to the firewall, and into the address list, I will create a new one, and I will name it Juanfi Vendo. I will copy this name here, and I will paste it into the new address I created from the address list. And I will copy the IP address of the module ESP8266 to the new address I made. There you go, and apply. then hit OK. OK. So now, we're done from the address list. It can be seen here from the walled garden IP list, and it should also appear in the filter rules. You can find it here in the source address list. Now this another line here is the restart script. It will restart your wireless coin slot module every 3 AM, but you can modify this script. You can adjust the time setting when to restart. But before we import this script into our new terminal, we will modify first the IP and replace the X token. We will use the IP of our module, so this should be 10.0.0.247. Same as the IP here from our IP binding list. And for the API key, we can find it here if you remember. It is located from our admin console in the system configuration. Copy and we can place it here next to the X token. Now we are done. Copy this script and paste it to the new terminal. Now there it is. And here, you can set the start time. Now this next line here is for the night light setting script. You can apply and enable this or not. It depends on you. But now since it's already here, same as the restart Vendo script, we will edit the X token and the IP. By the way, these two scripts are the turn on and the turn off script. Once you can make your Wi-Fi Vendo box, you will need to install a night light so that during at night, it is easy and visible for your customer to insert their coins, especially when your Vendo box were located somewhere in a dark location. So you will need these settings too. But in this night light setup, we will use a signal relay to drive the LED lights. We can assign a pin from our ESP8266, but we will not include this night light setup in this video. Soon I will make another video for this, but I will upload this script to our new terminal in advance. Start time can be modified also here. Start time and the interval. And the night light off script too. Okay, so now it's done. We can use the module ESP8266 IP address to enter the admin console. I will type here 10.0.0.247, then /admin. Just enter the username and password. We can also manually click a night light button here to test your LED light if it really connected correctly. You can also see here this online indication, meaning that we set up and linked our module to our router successfully. We can edit our promo rates here, rate name, price, and the duration. You can also activate the loading in this version. There is a separate process for this. Now since we are done setting our admin console, we will set up the script of our portal so that the Wi-Fi rates will display here. In the Optra folder, we will locate the config file. It is in the Assets folder, then JavaScript folder. Now there it is, the config file. We will change this IP here, replace it with your module IP. You will know if you've done this process correctly, because in your browser portal, the Wi-Fi rates will display. But if it didn't, you input a wrong IP. Now, after you save the setting, open your Winbox, then click the Files folder, locate the config file in there, and remove it by clicking the Remove button. Now once you remove the config file, you can drag the newly saved config, drag it into the Files folder under JS directory. You can follow the process, as you have seen in the video. Now we will refresh the browser, and check the Wi-Fi rate. Alright, it is successful. If we can already view the Wi-Fi rate, we can now also click the Insert Coin button as well. Okay, congratulations. Now, next thing we should do is to set up our coin slot or coin acceptor and connect its pins from our module to coin slot. In our module pins, we will just use two pins, the D0 and D1. I assign the D0 pin to the set pin of the coin slot and D1 pin to the coin slot signal pin. I will power up this coin acceptor. Use 12 volts power supply to power up your coin acceptor, and make sure you will not interchange the supply polarity, or it may damage your coin acceptor. Then, I will connect this to wire from our coin acceptor to our ESP8266 module. His green wire is my set pin wire, and this yellow wire is my coin slot signal wire. So now, I will connect the yellow wire into the D1 pin of our module, and the green wire must be connected into the D0 pin into our module. Then, we will power up our ESP8266 module. The input voltage of this module is only 5 volts. Okay, then let's check again. Well, see if the Wi-Fi rate's still there. Okay, good. So now, to check the coin slot, I will try to insert a coin. So, there it is, it accepts coin. And once it's done, it will send a receipt. All the details here were all set up under the config file from your portal. Like this line here. This is the enable or disable setting for the receipt. And this other line here is the details you have seen in the receipt. This one. Now in our portal page title, we can change this in the portal file. Use Node or Sublime to open the HTML file. Then we can edit this line here. Then save. Also change the status HTML title. Then, replace the old HTML file to the newly edited files. Now we will refresh the browser, and there you go. Then there is still another one here. We missed to edit the logout HTML. But okay, you already know what to do, right? Okay, congratulations, we've done it successfully. You can now start making your own Vendo Wifi box design and start your Vendo Wifi business. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell to stay updated on future videos related to this project. Thank you, and see you next time.